Most of the students make mistakes in current direction and electronic direction Daniell Cell. Fix this issue after watching this video. Hello students, let us start. Daniell Cell, zinc sulfate in anodic half cell, copper sulfate in cathodic half cell. Zinc rod is acting as anode, copper rod acting as cathode. See here, in electrochemical cells, anode is negative, cathode is positive. Zinc is anode in this Daniell cell, copper is cathode. Zinc sulfate is electrolyte in this anode half cell, copper sulfate is electrolyte in cathode half cell. This particular reaction occurs oxidation, here reduction. So what happens? From zinc dissolve into this solution in the form of zinc plus 2. Here copper plus 2 move towards copper and deposit on it. So now here reaction what I showed, oxidation for zinc, reduction for copper. Oxidation, reduction. During this process, zinc plus 2 concentration increases because more number of zinc plus 2 ions produced. Copper plus 2 ions decreases. Net cell reaction, if I combine both half cells, here you will get the net cell reaction. Q value, zinc plus 2 ions by Cu plus 2 ions. Solids will not specify in reaction. Non-stick equation if I apply here, E cell is E naught cell minus 0.0591 by 2 because 2 electrons involved in the reaction. Important point, if Q value increases, E cell value decreases. E cell value decreases. And then one more most important point, E naught cell depends on temperature, nature of electrode and electrolyte. It is independent of time. But E cell value changes with time as time increases, E cell value decreases. Why E cell value decreases? Reason is Q value increasing. That's what we wrote above. Reason that is Q value increases. You specify clearly here, Q value increases. That's why E cell value decreasing. Okay. Now come to the current direction as well as electronic direction. If I take zinc as well as copper, so electronic flow in this direction, current flow exactly opposite to electronic flow. But once question asked like this, if you write like this, if applied external potential is greater than E cell value. If applied external potential is greater than E cell value, then you observe this one. Normally above direction, whatever I mentioned is correct. If applied external potential is greater than E cell, then direction you see here electronic flow, reverse, here current direction. So here it is acting as cathode now, here acting as anode. When based on condition, not always, generally here this one. Now we know it is anode, here it is cathode. So when any condition given, applied external potential is greater than E cell, then think about this. So don't forget, no more confusion. Let us apply whatever we studied here. Let us apply in the JEE Mains 2026 recent question. So here, for a closed circuit Daniell cell, which are the following plots accurate at given temperature? They mentioned at given temperature. So meaning here temperature is constant. Right? They gave here E naught cell, standard cell potential. We know, already we studied just now, E naught cell is independent of time. So once if we know this, E naught cell is independent of time, no doubt only E cell changes with time. E cell value decreases with time, but E naught cell, you mention here, E cell value decreases with time. But E naught cell value independent of time. Hence, if we observe all these graphs, it is correct. Okay. So recent JEE Mains 2026 Jan 21st shift 2 question. Very easy. But if you know properly whether it is constant or independent, it depends. Easily you can mark, score plus 4 marks. Okay. I hope theory is clear to you. For more videos, follow the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.